All right, what's up, guys? We just got a quick little paid submission, so we're gonna go ahead and play that. Hope you guys enjoyed the silence so far. Appreciate y'all they're still here for that. Let me here and grab this real quick. Probably gonna do more streams like this, where I can just you know, have time to work on the album, but also, make a tiny bit of dinero on with it. But yeah, try and grab this over real quick. Cool. Just gotta add all the dots in the link before I can get to it. Cool. Guess we have two people named Fiji's. That's cool. So you did send in the homie who sent this. You did send in two songs or two links. We're just gonna play the first one because it was $10 per song. So just go ahead and play this one. Let's take a listen to it. Hopefully it's good. If it'll play, that'll help. There you go. Swag. Does that help? I just adjusted my fucking focus right. Good boy. Just know when I'm actually gonna read chat when submissions come in. Otherwise, I'm gonna read chat. Says the playbook Cardi. So I can reflect the sky. Broke a pound bag of that runs open, he made me cry. Swear I'm living life notorious, but I ain't ready to die. Back to the future in that DeLorean, no Marty McFly. Gotta move right, gotta cross T's and dot both eyes. Through both eyes, see my mama cook crack when I turned 5. Bullets rush through the house, thank God that I'm still here alive. I don't think nobody can judge me, and I ain't even God. Hey, take one of mine, we take one of yours, nigga, we even size. Must stay strong and move forward, nigga, it's okay to cry. Good run, left a nigga with some sticky fingers and a lazy eye. Went to Chanel, bought all men, now I'm in the ladies' aisle. Shake the codeine in the Sprite bottle like hair dye. Until I make about 20 M's, I ask if I'm satisfied. I swear I went through every emotion with this shit. Starting to get noticed outside, I can't take a piss. You think you know me, you on the outside looking in. Had to get sidetracked by the lifestyle that I live. You can't be around me if your intentions ain't sincere. No fake love, give me my flowers while I'm here. Cool. We had another submission come in. I'll still play that right after this one. Sick. So you said this was your friend, homie, who submitted this. This was Fiji Macintosh Blue Hair Dye. The song itself is good. I vibe with it. However, there is one really big problem with this track. He sounds like a Walmart Playboy Cardi. He has a phenomenal... Okay, this guy, Fiji Macintosh, did a great job putting this track together. It is a good-ass track. However, when you sound like another artist very closely or too similar to another artist, it can cause really big issues when you're trying to actually go and grow your music and grow as an artist. With that said, relay this message to him. The biggest advice that I have for him is to find some way to further differentiate his voice, right? The best example I have for this is think about like the artist Cochise. For those of you guys who know who he is, Cochise makes music who is similar to Playboy Cardi. I've heard a lot of people compare Cochise to Playboy Cardi, saying it's like a watered down version of her and whatever, which isn't the case. But they're similar but different enough to where there's not really as much of a comparison type of feel.
So what I would definitely say for Fiji Macintosh, please differentiate your vocals. Please. Okay, cool. You said it was a freestyle. You hooked that up in under 3 hours. That's sick that you did that. This is a good song. Like, don't get me wrong. I fuck with this song heavy. Like I said though, the problem is that like if you really want to bring it to the next level, I just really highly recommend that you just further differentiate the sound, because it just sounds way too much like Playboy Cardi. Uh, yeah, and like Ugly Boy said, yeah, Cochise does. I love Cochise, dude. Yeah, dude. Like I said though, I really like the track. That's just like the first thing I noticed. Like the very first ad lib that I heard at the beginning, I was like, man, this is just you just sound like Playboy Cardi. Um, but yeah, hope that helps, man. Hope that helps. Definitely. I want to hear more. The next song that you guys make or that Fiji Macintosh makes, um, send that in as well, because I would actually like very much like to hear um what that would end up sounding like. What something like that would sound like, you know? Yeah. Sick. Awesome. Let's turn and grab this the other skip that came in real quick. Is PayPal really gonna do that thing again? Are you serious? The PayPal should be fixed. I talked to support and it should have been fixed by now. Let me hurry and figure this out. Because I got the notification on my phone, but not on the desktop for the next one. So we're hurrying to figure that out. Let's see, what email did that send to? I can open it that way. E11, good man. Cool. We did have another song come in though, but it just like fucking disappeared off the planet. Um, it was somebody who submitted before, so no, they're good for it though. As soon as I can find it, um, we'll get that going. Hmm. Cool. Man, that's tough. The money for this, the second submission that came in, I have it, so I know it's in my account. But the notification's gone. But I saw the name. It was like Salvador, I believe. Uh, so if you want to let me know what song it was, let me go ahead and play that. I'm just like, the notification is like gone. Um, I think it's only with your. I think it's something with you though, because I think the same thing happened. I want to say the same thing happened last week. Oh, never mind. It wasn't Sal. Wait, was it? Was it not Salvador? Was it somebody else? No, I think it was. Hold up. Dude, my PayPal's hella bugging right now. Yeah, Chavita, that was you, man. What's up? Yeah, it's like, so I have the notification for it. I have the email for it. However, it does not show in my actual PayPal activity for some reason. Um, so could you real quick, uh, let me know what it is you wanted me to play? Because we'll play that, and then we had another one come in, so we'll play the other one after that. But yeah, Chavito, can you let me know what it was? Uh, is it like the New West song that you have on SoundCloud? Cool. And then we had another one come in to listen to another song by Fiji. That Fiji guy we listened to a second ago. So we'll hurry and we'll play as after Chavito's because I'm trying to get into Chavito's real quick. Let's see if I can pull it up. Let me know if it's right. Is it Double C? Is it that one? Is that the song? I'm gonna play Double C's your newest song. You have that one linked in your Instagram bio, so we'll just go with that one, and then we'll play that Fiji song right after. Okay, sick. Yeah, we'll go and play it. Double C, Chavito. Say, listen to it.
Hey, let's go.
Sick.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, actually, real quick, Chavito, I did want to tell you something crazy. So, I have some artist friends, like, in real life, who make music, right? I was at a party, and one of them actually mentioned you. He was like, dude, Chavito's got some sick underground hidden talent. Because he hops on my stream sometimes. He'll, like, listen to some of the music. And he actually has heard yours before, and he was like, dude, I fuck with his music so much. I just want to bring that up, that you're getting recognition outside of just this. But yeah, let's listen to this.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Ay, ay, ay. I've been on my grind, baby, feel like Tony. Yeah, you ain't in my life, baby, you don't know me. You want me in your life, you gon' have to show me. And she want it for that night, she gon' have to blow me. Got a couple rand stuffed in these bone main jeans. I ain't had no rest, baby, I ain't got no slip. I ain't Johnny, but they hoes they wanna test me. Like, baby, I ain't the issue when you tryna press me. Thought you wanted all of this in your life. Yeah, I'ma for this, I'm leaving tonight. Yeah, I feel like I'm a thief in the night. Yeah, I put this on and tell her goodbye. Got a lot of bad bitches in the pool. Yeah, I hop in this foreign babe that I zone. Hey, foreign, that I go. Yeah, I got babies on my neck, they keep me cool. I've been chasing all that cheese, yeah, that cheddar, yeah. Hey, double C, no, this ain't no regular sweater, yeah. Hey, Alcantara on my seats, this ain't no leather, yeah. And she just fuck with me, she know I can do better, yeah. Hey, diamond so close, but they could change the weather, yeah. Hey, she said she love me, treat like whatever, yeah. That's foreign, treat her like a tourist. If she don't wanna fuck, I got blue like I'm Corbin. Yeah, she wanna flex, not the one fuck, shit is boring. Now that little hoe won't test me, I'm in the stool working. Man, I been free, baby, feel like I'm marking. Yeah, she better than me, but baby, I'm not perfect. I'm inside that chair, hot this shit ain't no yours. Man, the band on my GL, I got it this morning. Got one shoulder, oh, now she think that I'm touring. My life ain't boring, check the ball, we scoring. I be up past 5 a.m., get the money, bitch, thick as heaven, sweet, I call her honey. I get my honey, I get what I want, and these hoes love me. Okay, this some good drink. I ain't been this high in a minute. Got good range, smoking this shit till I'm tripping. Red, I watch how I whip. All you do is cry about your ex, can't fix it. She blowing on my line cause she see how I live. I don't want no 9 to 5, my money tall like it's pink. Like Michael Jordan on the Bulls, I'ma ball out, okay. If we ain't talking about money, bitch, get out my face. Get out my way, get out my place, get out my bed, yeah. 11.
Song's a vibe. You said you've been sitting on it for a few months, which makes me think that, did you finish this a few months ago? Because like I'm gonna be like dead ass with you, dog. This song sounds like one of your older songs. It sounds like something that you would have evolved from, because I have heard much better music out of you. You know that I've heard great music from you based on what we talked about before. But in comparison, this song specifically doesn't quite live up to some of the other stuff I've heard from you. It's not a bad song by any means, but it's also not some of your best work. But if you finished it a few months ago, you've been sitting on it, that makes sense. That's what I have for you, man. You're definitely a talented, dude. Just in a comparison, this one's just not quite living up to some other stuff I've heard from you before. I think it's an energy thing. I feel like in a lot of the other songs I've heard from you, you just had like way more energy than you did in this track specifically. Either way, still a solid song. Just, in comparison. Not quite there. Yeah. Here's my thing. I still think you should have dropped it. I always say drop stuff like that. If you should have dropped it anyway. I feel like that's a good decision. Plus, I like comparing your music. Any of you guys who submit music more than once, which I would love if you do. I love those of you guys who are on these streams consistently or on my streams consistently who submit. I just love hearing like the progression over time and the difference between different music you guys make. Yeah, that was a little tangent, but yeah, dude, sick. Keep it up, Chavito, man. Keep it up, bro. Keep making music, dog. I fucks with your music. I fuck with your sound, dude. And obviously a lot of other people do too. You're gonna rise up, dog. Trust me. All right, we had another song then. This one was another Fiji Macintosh. You said it was produced by you. Who is you, Mr. Producer? Let yourself be known in chat. So if people fuck with the production, they can hit you up. If I can get the link to work, that'd be cool. Bada bing, bada boom, 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 boom. Cool. Awesome. I feel like I've heard this. I could be wrong, though. E11, good. How about you, man? Excuse me. I got caffeine burps. See, this just sounds like Cochise. What? But yeah, from a reduction standpoint, it's great. Are there two voices? Is there two different artists on this track? Let me know. Can't tell. I like this, actually. This is kind of a vibe.
She said SMH, she wanna have sex, but I'm far away. I'm on road, I'm working. I'm tryna get that cake, get those snakes up out your grass. Nigga, I trim my shit every day. I like my bitch with an ass that be in the waking bag. $7 got me tweaking out my mind like every day. I can't help it, I just wanna go to Mars to get away. Tattoo something out on time, my buddy keep me far away from the demon that be lurking, tryna take me far away. I know I niggas hating on me for got the coot take a fucking detour. My bitch don't like being ignored. Ooh, she get gooey like a fucking s'more. You get suited, get to it. The little grip thing, I don't know how you do it. You smoke cloud, got the air so polluted. Now back that thing up just like Julie said. Got your spirit, real smart, she go to school by miss. I hate a nigga going out bad, take your fat purchases. I just been inside my bag and I
What genre would you guys consider this? Like subgenre? Just curious what you guys think. You guys are on the stream and chat. What guys? What subgenre is this? What do you guys think?
Smoking on Zodis for medical use. So they hit on the top of the way when I look through the sky, it's a wonderful view. She like bypass with a lighter, you know that I hate when the L begin to canoe. I feel like we both bipolar, I can two have different moods. I like when you dress up in all Rick and I like when you know. No, we're not a couple, someone I can vent to. No, this not a love song, this is just my fucking mood. Even though you're not right here right now, just know I'm missing you. Yeah, if you're not, just kiss me through the phone.
I like.
See you later.
I wouldn't. I.
Kiss me through the phone. I see you later. Kiss me through the phone.
I wouldn't call it hyperpop.
Kiss me through the phone.
I can see where you're coming from with saying that, but I don't feel like it. Maybe influence ever so slightly. That's crossover, but I wouldn't call this hyperpop. At least personally, I wouldn't. Reminds me a lot of. Okay, cool. So, correct me if I'm wrong with this, man, but it sounds like there's two different artists on this track. Could be wrong with that, but it sounds like there are. Either that or he has two really good. Either he has two different voices that he can do. Which, if that's the case, that's sick. So there was two different voices in this track that I heard, or two distinct sections per se. One of them sounded like literally exactly like Cochise. I'm guessing it's the guy. I'm guessing it's Fiji McIntosh who also sounded like Playboy Cardi in the last song. The fact that he sounds like two different artists in different songs tell me that he has the capability of changing his voice, at least to some extent. This song was good. Like I really like this song. It's a good underground rap-esque, not rap-esque, but it's a good underground track that I'm sure a lot of people would actually really enjoy. I think it's a little bit better than the last song we listened to from you that was submitted. Last song wasn't bad. This one's a little bit better. There's still a lot of room to grow. The biggest thing, like I said, being just further differentiating the voice. I already brought that up though. But from a lyrical standpoint, production standpoint, all of that's good. Like it's there. There's obviously tweaks you can make, maybe from like an engineering perspective. Do tiny little production tweaks, maybe some various ad libs, changing up, doing little tweaks here and there, adding a little bit more spice here and there. You know, just like random little things you could have done just to bring it up to the next level. Maybe a little bit more energy. I don't think it's necessarily needed to put more energy in, but based on this style, the energy level I'm feeling is at maybe like a 76%, not 77, not 75, like a 76. Bring that to like 100. I feel like that can make a sick, just like, yeah, kind of track, right? But either way, like, it's not a bad track at all. Like, I enjoyed it, right? But, of course, there's room to improve, you know? So of course, there's room to improve. But yeah, thanks for submitting that, dude. That was solid. Well, we we went through all the submissions so far. So until we get another one, going back into silence. All right. We got another one come in. Sick. Cool. Yeah, try and grab it over real quick. Just to give more info, kind of what I'm doing is, do we have two come in? We had two come in. Perfect. We'll go through both of them. Cool. Probably what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna do more streams just like this one, where I'm kind of working on the album in the back end, because there's a lot that needs to be done. I brought this up in previous areas before. Regarding the album, I'm definitely taking it in like the same seriousness that Kanye has been taking Donda, where it's like, he's like setting up and like fucking like I don't know, just like intense, like making sure everything's perfect. So there's a lot that needs to be done. But doing paid submissions like this allows me to spend more time on it, frankly. I appreciate that. Awesome, 6. So we got 3. We have 3 submissions, so we'll go ahead and play all 3 of those. We're going to play them in order that they come in. There's only 3, so like 15 minutes, maybe 20 at most if I go on some crazy tangent or whatever the hell. But all 3 show on my account, so we'll be chilling. Cool. Let's try and get the first one pulled up. Get this switched over. Bada bing, bada boom.
Bossy.
Yeah, back on my fuck shit. Back on my fuck shit. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Ay, yeah. I am the best just to do it. You a step straight to the pink Patrick Ewing. Like we be leaving them clueless. I move my game, we starting the movement. You keep on talking about choppers. I pull it with sticks and 6 shots at your father. You like a sin, but I'm more like Mufasa. All of my zeros come after the commas. Hey, sticking his body, he's stuck in the limbo.
Like
He wanna slice him and knock him
know
out
exactly
Kimbo.
what
I'm back
to
and
say.
fat, yeah, something like hippos. I got a sniper, I aim at his hip bone. You know what's happening, I'm finna go up. Just like a nuke nigga, I'm finna blow up. Say that you hood nigga, you gotta show up. Chopper is sick to the stomach and throw up. You know my body, ayy. He mad at you with his shotty, ayy. It's okay, she was a thotty, ayy. I kick the beat like karate, ayy. I am a demon, yeah, Majin Vegeta. Just like a dragon, yeah, I keep my heater. I'm cruising around in a fucking 2-seater. I cook him up like a fucking fajita. Oh, like a Red Bull, nigga, grow wings. Shout out UK, this my team. Glocky make music, yeah, it love to sing. Decline to call my phone, it don't ring. Yo, like what is you calling for? I'ma jump in there, push it, Geronimo. Yeah, get ready, cause
Bro, I
I
just
think
looked
it's
at the
time to go.
thumbnail
Like
for
it's
this
winter,
stream,
little
it's
nigga, I
fucking
let it snow.
hilarious.
Yo, she like, that's my shit. Just like a boxer, I'm swinging them fists. I got the bars on my hand like
Alright.
a tick. Killing these bitch niggas good on the list. Got a destruction, it's something like chopper. Shoot on my kids, so to go to the foster. Just packing strong, just like Larry the Lobster. Stay with a blade, just like I was a chopper. Yeah, time out. All of these diamonds, I'm making them blind out. Go hunt about it, nigga, you can find out. Bullet with sticks, like we in a hideout. She on my dick jumping, she gon' ride out. Assassination, nigga, get in a headshot. No Flintstone, but I'm making her bedrock. Knock him out, put him to sleep like a TED Talk. No rack slug, but I put him in a headlock. I am the best just to do it.
We
You
had
step
another
straight to the
paid
pink Patrick
submission
Ewing.
come in.
Like we
We're
be
gonna go
leaving them
through
clueless.
that
I'm on
other
my
one
game,
as
we
well.
starting the movement. You keep on talking about choppers, I pull it with sticks and 6 shots at your father. You like a sin, but I'm more like Mufasa. All of my zeros come after the commas.
All right, cool. I love the energy in this track. Not the best energy you could do. The way that you're sounding, probably only like 60% of what you're capable of. I'm really big on understanding. Like, I feel like I just haven't. I don't mean to sound cocky, but I feel like I got a bit of an ear to kind of hear like when people are capable of it. They're really pushing themselves as much as they can. You're like 60% right now, which is a decent amount. In fact, 60% is fine. I hear a lot of artists who submit tracks who are like at 5%, 10% capability. So 60 is great. I just want to hear you get to that 100. But the biggest, and I mean biggest thing lacking on this track, more than anything, is the mixing. The beat is so insanely overpowering your vocals, dude. It's really hard to hear and understand you. The vocals are just so much just overpowered by the beat itself. Definitely work on mixing. Definitely learn about loudness, not volume. Volume and loudness are two different things. Learn about loudness and how to make sure that the loudness is good. Learn how to mix better, really more than anything, because just the vocals and the beat. The beat's up here, the vocals are here. If you bring them together and have them mesh, it'll just make such a better song. I genuinely think that if this song were mixed properly, that it would make it just like the next level better. And I think it would have made it way, way better overall. I really feel like mixing is like 90% of what's lacking on this track right now. 5% is you're not having enough energy. You're at like 60%, up that to 100 if you can. And the other 5% is just random miscellaneous stuff like an ad lib or like random tiny tweaks in the beat or just random stuff that doesn't really matter until you fix the mixing. So overall, work on the mixing more than anything. Mixing is definitely going to be the biggest thing for you to work on. And I would love to hear that in the future. I definitely can hear potential. You just got to reach that and get there. It might take a little bit of time, but I definitely think you're capable of doing it. So yeah, thanks for submitting that, man. Thanks for submitting that. You said, what's going on, RN? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? All right. We had a couple. I think we had another submission come in during that song. So we have, I believe, 3 more. So we'll go ahead and go through all those 3. We're gonna do them, like I said, in order of how they come in. Cool. This next one, I believe, is this next one is another song by Chavito. Let's go ahead and get played. All right. Snippet unreleased. Ooh, I love unreleased shit. Excuse me. I love unreleased shit because I feel like I can critique it more. What's up, Bozy? Oh, this is a new. Okay, sick. Only Ravine. Only paid submissions right now. Through PayPal.
Hey, let's go. Ay, they said I'm too far, but they ain't heard a thing. Fuck with these hoes, I swear they on some lanes. And you would fuck with him, so you was a snake. I better do McLaren, don't do no range. If she wanna fuck, tell that hoe give me brain. I feel like the real ain't fucking with pain. And that's when they really gon' start seeing change. And I screaming for college, shit feel like I'm yay. Cause I wouldn't do this shit ever again. Got 200 on the dash, switching these lanes. I swear up on yeah, we is never the same. Man, that is why fuck up a kidney. I'm with this hoe up in Houston, I'm with it. And she out the way, and I think her name Cindy. Hey, bitch, use your 2 cents, I'm talking about 50. She wanna fuck, but little baby, I'm busy. Yeah, she get too mad, I swear she get too pissy. You feel like I'm your baby, stay on my twizzy. I know that she for maybe says you.
Yeah, song needs work, and I'm sure that you know it does. It's unreleased a snippet. You're still working on it. Needs work. I do find it, and so there was like vocal panning at the very beginning, where your voice came in on one ear, then the other ear, and you kind of gave me like an old young Chris type of vibe, you know, where he just didn't mix his music. It kind of gave me that sort of vibe where like it didn't sound mixed, but it was done in a young Chris kind of way where it kind of still makes sense. But then it transitioned into it suddenly being mixed, and that was a clean transition. That part I liked. The problem is that as soon as you actually came in after your holo, like, hey, let's go or whatever, as soon as you actually did come in and start rapping, your energy wasn't fully there. I know what you're capable of energy-wise. Your energy was not there for this song. Like I said, I do like that intro part, that the way you did the vocals, the way it was sounded unmixed in young Chris style, and then became mixed. I fuck with that. I thought that was really creative, very cool decision. But your energy is just not there for the rest of the snippet. So, you know, put some more energy into this. I know what you're capable of, dude. I've heard more than enough of your music to know what you can do. Increase that energy, my boy. Increase that energy. That motherfucking energy, boy. Increase that shit. Increase it. All right, sick. Cool, cool. Yeah, sick. Hope that helps, my boy. Like I said earlier, I know you're gonna do well as an artist. Um, you just gotta bring that next little step, which is gonna happen. Just we're gonna make that happen. Just know. Anyway, next up, here's another submission we got. This was from Blackheart. What's up, Blackheart? So what's up? Let me hear and pull it up. You said you threw it in here. Did you have you submitted the first version of this song? Because this says "Time to Kill 2." I'm pretty sure I've heard "Time to Kill" by you, but not 2. 2 days ago. Okay, cool. Let's listen to this. 2 and 9. Yeah, I can't talk. Let's get it. Let's listen to it. What's up? It's close, Blackheart. It's close. It's close.
That's the last thing that I heard from you. Spare, that's the last thing that I got from you. A mess of every second of every day, I guess. She said, how can I trust you? How can I trust you if I never loved you? I'm scared as hell and I can't tell where her head is pointed to. Give them all hell, I know it's what you would.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, dude, the mix needs some work. You said the demo mix out, like, it's close. It's off by a thing, but definitely the mixing is what's off. Here's the thing, like, I know what you're going for. I hear where this is headed. You did bring up that it's a demo mix. It sounds like a demo mix, to be honest. That was like the biggest thing I was gonna say is really just the mixing aspect of it. The mixing is really, really what's holding it back. But when you do finish it, when you like, I don't know, when you do put a good mix together instead of a demo mix, it's gonna be a solid track. I want to hear it mixed. I definitely want to hear this when it's like actually mixed, not just a demo mix. Because I feel like I can critique it a little bit differently when it's like a real mix and like not a demo mix. But yeah, because there were parts of the song where like I could hear your voice. You weren't sure about your flows. I think your flows are fine. I really think it's just the mix on this track. It's really, I'll be honest, it's really hard. It's not hard. It's slightly more difficult to judge flows, to judge lyricism, to judge energy, to judge creativity, all of that if the mix is off. GG, nice. It's hard to judge all of that if the mix is off a little bit, right? Like the mix is what makes or breaks so many songs that are submitted. Definitely. But for the time being, I think your flows are fine. Your voice is great for a style like this. You have a great voice for this style of music. But more than anything, really, I want to hear you kind of like try and shoot for that solid mix on this track. I want to hear that. I want to hear that happen. Yeah, definitely. When it is mixed, submit it, but like a fully mixed track. I definitely want to hear it mixed. Yeah, hope that helps, man. Hope that helps. Sick. All right, we did have one other submission come in, so we're going to go ahead and play that. Just got to hurry and pull the link over real quick. I don't recognize this name. Let's see. Is this somebody new? Let's find out. I don't recognize this name. Are you new, man? Try and pull it up. Is it 2K Tsunami? Yeah, 2K Tsunami. I don't recognize you. Let's listen to this. You're new. Welcome. Welcome to the tribe. Welcome. And just know I like to roast. So, I'm a critiquing.
Green bean, I'm smoking 3D, so I keep it on me. Big stick, big tree, man, it's pulled like 3 feet. So I put him in the dirt and he said GG. Got a bag on me, got a bag on me. 20 grams to the face, death on me. 20 on his teeth, 20 on his feet. If you wanna talk red dot, green bean. Got a Glock 13, cause I keep it PG. And my money moving slow like it got 2 feet. Red dot, green bean, I'm seeing 3D. Red dot, green bean, got more sticks than Christmas tree. Pull up with a stick, give me head like a leaf. With a clip on me, watch it shoot like RPG. Brand new Subi jeans, and my shirt a mirror. Wearing all these colors just like Murakami. Murakami. God damn, bitch. Got it tatted on me like RGB. See it black and white like cookies and cream. Holograph tee, that's a rare, shiny. Flipping PCs, I can't keep them for a week, so I keep it on me. Let it spray like Febreze. Baby, I'm a tourist. I've been ballin' like the Bulls in 95. I just run it like I'm Forrest. I could teach you to the vibe. And I'm trying to chase a bag, trying to see them rubies shine. And it's backwards on my lip in case you trying to get high. And that boy ain't talking shit, I could teach him how to fly. I'ma put him on his shirt, wanna see his mama cry. Put a knife up in his neck and a hollow in his spine. Bitch, I'm charging double,
I like the note. I want to check something real quick. I want to see how many songs you have. I forgot I got click tracks. Okay, you've been releasing for a while. 3 years. Not a ton over 3 years, though. You are very inconsistent. Last thing was 6 months ago. Sick. Awesome. Here's what I'm going to tell you. This is a freestyle. However, the biggest thing this is a freestyle, but I'm going to treat it like a full-fledged song, not a freestyle on this critique and whatnot. More than anything, the song is lacking a sense of start to finish. It feels very, very all over the place. On top of that, the lyrics are fairly basic, right? I haven't heard any song with this exact lyricism, with this exact style before. However, the lyrics themselves, there wasn't really that much creativity in them, which is a freestyle. It's a bit more understandable, but some more creativity, some more like creative lyrics with some more structure, like a start to finish of the song would be nice to hear. Like, what do these lyrics mean, right? Like, I don't understand, like, the structure. Right, like there's no structure for the track itself. On top of that, the vocal effects throughout it were kind of, they weren't placed terribly well. They weren't bad, but I feel like they could have been placed better, done a little bit differently to kind of make the song just flow better. You remind me of another artist who submits music on stream sometimes. You don't sound like him at all, but your style and what you're trying to go for reminds me of the style he goes for. Check out him. You can reach out to him if you want. Tell him that I sent you. This guy, Tyler, there's a space between the Y and L, Tyler. Some of his songs, not all of them are fantastic, but he has a lot of good songs. Jägermeister, like these three, number 2, 3, and 4 right there. I love all three of those songs. They're all great. His style and sound is very similar to what I feel like you're trying to go for. I definitely recommend at least checking out his sound, taking some inspiration from it. Don't copy it. Take a little inspiration because the style is similar but different enough where I think it'll be fine. But you do got a lot of work to do. You got some work to do. Mixing wasn't horrible, oddly enough. I feel like it's not great, but it wasn't horrible. Just some little tweaks you could have done, which would just come with time, learning how to mix more and better. But I would, more than anything, though, I would like to see more consistency from you. I don't know what you look like on the back end, how your music, how you're working with music here and there, but like, this was 26 days ago. A song before that was 6 months, 7 months, 10 months, a year ago. So in the past year, you've released what, like 4 songs? You know? Dude, okay, you said that you're always trying new stuff, can't find a solid spot or genre. That is okay. Hear me when I say this, okay? It took me 134, well, no, probably not that many, about 120 YouTube videos and 2.5 years to decide that this was going to be my niche on YouTube. I'm glad I decided it. It was a great decision. It worked out really well, but I tried every route. I tried vlogging, which did not work at all. I tried finance videos, oddly enough. I tried stock trading. I tried being a stock trading YouTuber. That didn't work. Tried to be like an advice YouTuber for people. That didn't work. But what eventually did work is this, music-related content. So what I'd say is honestly just keep trying new stuff. Keep getting better, because the trying new stuff is what's going to help you find out where you sit as an artist and is going to help you grow from there, right? Because those 120 videos in various genres that honestly were all kind of garbage videos taught me how to get comfortable in front of the camera. You trying out different genres is not only helping you figure out where you sit, but I'm sure that you're more comfortable on the mic than you were 2 years ago on one of your older tracks. Biggest advice I have for you right now with where you are and where I'm hearing your sound, continue working on it, continue trying new things, and just build better consistency. I want to see better consistency from you. Yes, you can send another one in. You definitely can. But yeah, definitely want to hear more consistency from you for sure. Sick. Also, I'm only going to be on here for probably another 15 to 20-ish minutes. But yeah, 15 to 20-ish. Anyway, Google, it's pulled that other song that you just sent in, which I'm down to hear. Like, I want to hear the variation that you have in your sound. That's what's good too. Like, if you submit more than one song, I get like a wider range and a wider palette of what you're trying to sound like and what you're trying to go for. Just gotta wait until it shows in my account. I don't think it was you that did that, but I thought I swear to God, I just got a notification. Let me verify that real quick, because I thought I got a notification for another submission, but I don't see it anywhere. Oh, I see it in my balance, but not in my notifications or my activity. Bowsy, yes. I actually really, really need beats for the album. Bowsy, hit me up on Instagram. I want to talk to you directly about that. I'm going to say that one more time. Bowsy, hit me up on Instagram directly. I want to talk to you about that. I slack a little bit responding sometimes, but I do respond. Sick, yeah. 2K Tsunami. Let me count. I gotta figure this out real quick. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sick, yeah. I don't see it in my activity, but I see it in the balance, so I know that it came in. 2K Tsunami, Nosebleed. Sick, yeah, I'll go ahead and find that real quick. Nosebleed. Cool, we'll just open it up real quick. 6 months ago, too. Okay, cool. Listen to it. I'm really curious to hear this, how much different it is.
Numbers on my head like a price tag. Why the fuck you talk like you know that?
What mic are you using?
like a treasure
What kind of mic are you using right now?
I'ma find that. I need 2 bags, double big stack, piggy bank racks. Feel like Ben 10, where my racks? Stressing on my heart, give
Whoa.
myself a fucking heart attack. If you
Did my
ever
stream just
leave,
restart?
my heart in your handbag. Mama already told me I'ma end up in a Cadillac. Keep doing them drugs in the
My stream just
city, turn your
freaked
lungs
out.
black.
That happened to you guys too?
About that. I still smoke them cigarettes, and honestly, it's got me stressing. It's
Now you guys
depressing.
go.
Kill my urge, just count my blessings. Learn some lessons. I don't make mistakes, no regrets in this section. I live and I learn with no fucking exception. I rely on nicotine just to fucking feel. I can't feel my face at night, but I don't even deal. I don't even deal. I don't even deal. Numbers on my head.
Yeah,
like a
no, I agree
price
with
tag.
Dazzy. The
How the
vocals
fuck
need
you
to work.
talk like you know that?
You can get better with your vocals.
You don't know that. Like a treasure hunt, I'ma find that. I need 2 bags, double big stack, piggy bank racks. Feel like Ben 10, where my watch at? Feel like Hero, feel like Baymax. Have you seen
Okay, here's the thing. Actually, I tried.
that? You should watch that. Got a nosebleed, I should clean that.
Cool. Lyricism's still not there, but it was better than the other songs slightly. I do not hear SSG Kobe and True Red influence. Oh, your sound was. Okay. Anyway, I thought you were talking about this song. Anyway, man. 2K Tsunami. I really want you to build more consistency more than anything. That's going to be your biggest asset is consistency. Because you're still relatively new to making music. Even though your first song was like 3 years ago, you haven't released that much. You really have not released that much music. Yeah, more than anything, though, I feel like a really big thing for you, though, is definitely going to be working on your vocals. Your vocals, at least on this track, unfortunately aren't that great, but that is something that you can work on. Obviously, some people have naturally good singing voices. However, having a bad singing voice or even a mid-singing voice is never something to beat yourself up over because you can always work on it. What I'd recommend is if you have the money, if you have the capital to, I highly recommend investing in a vocal coach. Get trained classically, get trained by a professional. If you want to take music seriously, I highly, highly recommend that if you have the money to do it. If you don't, go on YouTube, look up how to sing better, how to hit notes better. If you can learn how to sing better and make your voice even better, I feel like it's going to be a massive, massive asset to you. I'm not going to say who it is, but there's an artist who I talk to here and there. Well, not here and there, more and more now. But he was trained in like 7 years. He has 7 years of classical training, I believe, something like 7 years of classical training vocally. And that has helped him so much with his music now because he did that growing up. If you get some training with your vocals, I promise you your music's going to improve drastically. Another thing, you are very, very shy. You are very, very shy on the mic. You are holding back way too much. I want to hear you get so much more confidence on the mic. So much more confidence on the mic. Yeah. But, okay, definitely. Nothing matters unless you're consistent, right? So, number 1, consistency. Number 2, work on your vocals. Number 3, confidence on the mic. Those 3 things matter more than anything else. I'm not talking about like technical stuff. I don't care about your lyricism right now. Those 3 things are going to be the biggest 3 things I want you to work on. More than anything, I want you to be way more consistent with your music, dude. Way more consistent. If you're not consistent, you're not going to grow that quickly. Consistency is going to be the biggest thing by far. Really consistency. Okay, learning mixing right now is good, but mixing can only get you so far if you're not consistent with music and not working on your actual singing capabilities. Which is why I'm saying, like, really my biggest advice to you, number 1, consistency. I'm going to drill this one more time. Because here's the thing. I want to see you succeed. I want to see you do well as an artist. I'm going to drill this into you one more time Remember this, write it down somewhere, and just like think about this on a regular basis, right? If you want to take music seriously, do what I'm about to tell you. Number one, consistency. Do this shit every fucking day, dude. Do this every day. You improve a tiny bit every day, you'll grow exponentially. That's how that works. Number two, get training in your vocals, whether that be through YouTube, looking it up if you don't have the money for it, which is fine if you don't. Everything I learned about how to stream, about how to make YouTube videos, I learned on YouTube. All this I learned on YouTube. Everything you want, you can learn on YouTube. But if you do have the money to do it and want to speed the process a tiny bit, invest in a vocal coach to really help you out, bring you to that next level vocally. They'll help you out one-on-one. It'll be a really big benefit. Number three is get more comfortable on the mic. Get way, way more comfortable on the mic. Those are going to be my three biggest piece of advice for you. Like I said, I want to see you succeed with this, so definitely work with that. And definitely submitting in the future, whether it's on one of these streams or on one of my free streams I do. Either way, I definitely want to hear you progress over time. But yeah, keep it up, man. Keep it up. Cool. Hopefully I drilled that into your head enough. Hope that helps, man. Really hope that helps. Awesome. We did have another submission come in. This next one that just came in is going to be the last one for the day. You're good, Gulameni. But this last one that came in is going to be the last one for the day. So I just got rid of the little screen text or whatever. Just because it's almost 6 o'clock and I kind of got to go to the gym. Got to get some gains. It's leg day today. And I ain't missing out on leg day with the boys at the gym. Can't miss out on that, you know? But yeah, I'm definitely going to I think I'm going to do more of these during the week where I just like work on the album silently and just wait for submissions to come in. I did not expect to get this many submissions. I really appreciate that, all of you guys who have submitted today. It really helps me out, helps out the channel a lot too. So, you know, big thanks to all y'all. Be doing that shit. Awesome. So this next one is from Love Jacob. Love Jacob, fuck with your music heavy. Just know I'm going to judge you extra hard because, you know, I'm going to. As far as I can, as much as I can. Also, I'm going to keep the stream up for a couple hours, but when I get home from the gym, I'm taking the stream down. So you guys want to grab clips or anything, feel free. But it's going to go down after I get back from the gym in a couple hours.
I said, wait a minute, we can take you there, yeah, show you know the plan. I said, wait a minute, got a stack of bands, chrome hearts on my hand, yeah. Give me a second, on a flight to Japan, better drop a couple grand for you. And I'm all in for your love, but I never really hoop. I've been searching for the answers, cause you never tell the truth. Got me tripping, it's like I'm living good, I don't need you. Let me know if you gon' change your ways and maybe I'll reroute back to you. Maybe you was always for me, we just couldn't see it through. Got a lot of money, drop a quick rack on you. Show you drop it like it's hot, she been calling me Snoop. In the back of the road, but she wildin' out too. Link up with me, I ain't talking Bluetooth. Got a stick in my pocket if they try to play with you. But her Montclair don't care, mix it with that Louis Vuitton. And she rockin' Christian Louis Vuittons. I'm just tryna see what you been on. I said, wait a minute, we can take you there, yeah, show you know the plan. I said, wait a minute, got a stack of bands, chrome hearts on my hand, yeah. Give me a second, on a flight to Japan, better drop a couple grand for you. And I'm all in for your love, but I never really hoop. I've been searching for the answers, cause you never tell the truth.
Okay, Love Jacob. Like I said, I've enjoyed your music. However, here's what I'm going to tell you for this track. There were parts of this track where the beats, I feel like, should have signified you having more changes in your flow. The flow was fairly consistent throughout. You did a great job throughout probably about 65, 70% of the track. However, that, 30 to 35%, I feel like a different flow could have benefited you quite a bit. In fact, a different flow could have been a really big benefit. I don't know. There were just parts of it where like your flow was great throughout this, but I would have loved to hear some more flow switches, even if it's something very, very slight, just more flow switches. You have an incredible voice. You know that. You know that I know that. Your voice is great. But like I said, I feel like definitely some flow switches could have been of big benefit for sure. Either way, it's still a solid song, but not the best that I've heard from you. Definitely, I'm comparing this to some of your other songs. I have heard fantastic songs from you. Comparatively, this track's kind of lacking a little bit compared to other stuff you've had before. Not a bad track, but a little bit of work to be done with the flow. But yeah, thanks for submitting that, man. Great way to end up the stream. You have a great voice, like I said before. Anyway, I will see y'all later. I'm streaming on Twitch tomorrow night, midnight Eastern Standard Time, listening to new music drops. So you shall be on that. But I might do another stream just like this one. Maybe Friday. I haven't decided yet, but maybe. But definitely a 6-hour stream Saturday. So we'll see y'all